G'day, welcome back to Build Some. And what I'm going to do in this series of 3 videos, I'm going to look at working out the area, perimeter and volume associated with this job. So I've got this job which is footpath coming out off the house, and it's not a straightforward footpath. It's got a 90-degree corner in it, and the owners decided they don't want just a square end at their clothesline. They want a nice radius or semicircular end to their footpath, so it's going to be a little bit out of the ordinary. So we're going to work out all the stuff we need for this path: perimeter, area and volume. So we've got some dimensions, and the first thing I want to work out is the perimeter of the path, so I get an idea of how much formwork I need to go right around this path. So first thing I'm going to do is going to identify all the edges. So perimeter, the formula for perimeter is the sum of all the sides, and I'm going to identify all my sides. So A being this long side, B on the end, C down to this corner here, D from the corner down to where the radius of the circle starts, E is the actual circular part itself, or semicircular part, and F is the side that's left. So we're going to identify the length of each of those sides. So side A is 4.156 metres long. Okay, most of these just come straight off the plan. Side B is 900. Side C, I've actually got to work it out. So it's 4.156 less this 900, so it gives us 3.256. D is going to be a little bit tricky because what I need to know, I've know this distance here, but D only comes to where that semicircle starts, or just there. So I need to work out what distance that is, and it's not given to me regularly off the plan, but with a little bit of know-how, I know the diameter of my circle is 900. Okay, distance from one side of the circle to the other is 900, so distance from the center of the circle or to the outside, which is the radius, must be half the diameter. So this distance here has to be 450 mil. So 450 mil. So I can take 450 mil off my 1.550. So that'll give me side D. Side E is the actual semicircle. So the formula for the circumference of a circle is pi times diameter. Okay, I can't do the pi symbol in SketchUp, so pi times diameter. The pi is 3.142. The diameter of the circle is 900. Gives us 2.827. But I only want half the circle because I only got half of it here. So divide that by 2. So that gives me a length from that side round to that side of 1.414. And then we can just work out F. So F is our 1.1 meters, which we worked out for D, plus 900, and that gives you 2 meters for F. And then we can add them all up, which gives us 12.826 meters, and so that's how much timber or linear meters of timber we need, or the perimeter of the actual slab. Now the trick is that with ordering timber is that you can't, and we don't want to cut timber to the exact size of the slab, and we also have to allow a little bit for overlaps at our corners. So what I've done is I've now gone around and actually looked at our slab and decided what lengths we can use. So orderable lengths of timber, remember, increments of 0.3. So on this side I could use a 4.2, but that wouldn't really give me much allowance for this overlap, so I'm going to bump that up to a 4.5. A 9 this side here I could use a 1.2. This side C, it was 3.2. I could maybe get away with a 3.3, but I'm not going to. I'll go to a 3.6. D was 1.1. I can probably get away. I'm going to have to cut this one anyway, so I'll use a 1.2 in there. E, we needed 1.414, so I'll use a 1.8, and for side F 2 meters, so I can use a 2.1. Okay, now total price. Now that I've actually worked out orderable lengths, I can work out an actual lineal meters that we'll be ordering, so 14.4, so a little bit more than what the perimeter is. Times that by a price, that'll tell us what my timber is going to be worth to get the formwork for this job. My actual timber order would look something like this. It's 90 by 45. MGP 10 is the type of timber. It's going to be used as edge boards. And you'll notice I haven't ordered exactly what's in my length because I've combined some of it to make full length. So I've ordered 1.4.5, which is that one there. My 1.2, 1.2 and 1.8 I've combined into a 4.2, and my 3.6 I'm going to order individually, and my 2.1 will order that as a separate length. So they're all organised, longest length first, and that's my timber order for this job. So that's my perimeter, but when I work out timber lengths, it actually gets a little bit longer. I need to buy more timber, and that's my timber order for the job.